Y'all love coming on TikTok saying there's no good man or I don't need a man. Well, I'm sorry, your man is some shit. Mine is all that in a bowl of hot oatmeal, baby. I has a good man. On that apple tree, I picked a good apple. So you mean to tell me all the apples on the tree, all of them are bad? No, it's you, bitch. It's you the fucking problem. That's why you don't have a man. That's why there's no good man, because your negativity in your head every time you see one or date one, they are the problem. No, you're the problem because you done ran that good man off. But for you ladies out there that got you a good man, you go home and tell them, baby, thank you for being a good man to me. And stop listening to these busted assholes on damn TikTok that's dropping their pussy everywhere. But when you go through their profile, you don't see no man that represent him. Oh, thank you that I got a good man to represent me. Yes, I do. And so do you.
Well, she said what the hell she said. Let's get into it. Okay, y'all. So as we look around, we are seeing a lot of men exercise their right to travel. Okay. These men are exploring different options in different places. And guess what? They are actually enjoying and liking what they are finding. And with a lot of women here in the US of A becoming a lot more privy to this, let's say that they are absolutely panicking, shaking in their boots, like, okay, we have got to put a stop to men being able to explore different areas, different women, different lifestyles, because when men do that, we are the ones that are ultimately missing out. Why? Because these are the type of men that we need. These are the men that would make good husbands, providers, protectors, leaders, teachers, fathers. And if they're going elsewhere, how am I going to have all of the great perks and benefits of having said man to be a part of my orbit? So, unfortunately, there are women out there who are trying to figure out how is it that you have these mediocre guys out here able to travel and land pretty beautiful women. Okay, women that don't mind catering to them, submitting to them, loving them, settling down. Like, what's going on with this? And how do we put an end to it? That way, we can always have these men at our disposal. Okay, but y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. We got some things to get into today, y'all. So let's go ahead and run this first clip of this woman pretty much trying to put a stop to men traveling and being able to get different women abroad.
We have a serious conversation about the LBHs, passport bros, like whatever you want to call them. I just don't understand how the most mid basic level men can leave America, travel to these other countries, and just pull absolute tens, like the hottest girls that you will ever see. And these men, like men that we wouldn't even look twice at, are just pulling them and convincing them to date them. Like, I truly don't understand it. Can someone please explain to me how this is happening and how these men are able to get away with it? Also, like, how can we stop this? It's out of control and it's getting to a point where it needs to be stopped.
So if you go to Medellin, Colombia, you will walk down the streets and you will see girls on a scale of 1 to 10 physically. You will see 9s and 10s working at a taco shop or doing janitorial work on the side of the street with a very minimalist life. Very happy, smile on their face, probably live at home with their parents, don't even have a car, don't have anything materialistic, very approachable, very friendly, just very grateful to be alive and easy to date as a guy. On the flip side, here in the States, there will be girls that on a scale 1 to 10, on the bottom half of that scale, that are challenging to date, very pretentious, non-approachable. Guys will approach them like, oh, like you're creeping me out. Very, very challenging to date. And for that reason, I'm like, guys, like this is not normal here in the US. When I go travel to all these countries, Hungary, Budapest, Ireland, Australia, everywhere else in the world, women are like a lot more approachable, a lot more easy to get along with. They're less pretentious.
You know what's very alarming to me about the woman from the previous clip that we played? She went on this whole rant about how these guys that are traveling abroad and they're the most basic, mediocre, I would never turn my head to look at him type of guy, yet he's able to land these very beautiful women abroad. However, at the same time of you dragging these men, talking about how they are undesirable, talking about how you would never look twice at them and you're not worried about them. At the same token, you are also trying to put a stop to him being able to live his best life how he wants to. So which one is it? Are these men that you are trying to stop from traveling, are those the guys that you would never pay attention to? Or are they secretly the guys that you all are figuring out the hard way that maybe you probably need? Okay, maybe he is the best man for the job, but you're letting him slip through the cracks. I think that is something to really ponder about. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really don't care about these guys like that to begin with, why are you so up in arms and trying to put a stop to him traveling, to him dating whoever wants to date him and respect him and love him back? It doesn't make sense. But that's how I know that a lot of these women out here are secretly jealous. Okay, they know that they messed up, they know they're missing out, and so what they want to do is throw salt in the game. That way those same men that they would never look twice at have to come back to them and give to them all of the love, all of the sacrifice, all of the support that they are giving these other women from these other places. Now, I want to ask y'all something, because this brother, I'm going to assume, is somewhat of a man that travels. Maybe he considers himself to be a passport bro or what have you. But I want to ask y'all something, because he made a very clear argument of when he travels, he's getting a whole different experience with other women. You know, they're more approachable, they're less pretentious, materialistic, you know, and they can be absolutely drop dead gorgeous type of females, but you know, they don't walk around like they're just so full of themselves and selfish and conceited, unlike the women here in America. And what's really alarming to me is that the women here in America that may walk around like they are just so high and mighty, they're not even as beautiful. Okay, they don't have a lot of great grand perks and benefits going on for them to even entice or intrigue a man to want to date them. Yet we are the most conceited, we are the most I am the prize, I am the trophy, bow down and obey me type of women, and we run men off. Like it does not make any sense. But I got a question for y'all, and y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Brothers, for those of you all who may travel, or maybe in the past you did travel, can y'all do me a favor and drop, let's see, what can I drop in the chat today? What's a good emoji for today? Do me a favor and drop an airplane emoji in the chat right now if you have the same type of experience that this guy has, to where, you know, when you travel abroad, you're able to see the distinct difference between the women that are there and the women that are here. Do the women treat y'all better? Are they more, let's say, inviting? Are they more welcoming, more loving? Do they look better? I don't know. Drop an airplane emoji in the chat right now, though, if you do agree with what this brother said. He said, yeah, when I go overseas, you know, these women, they're amazing. But where we are in the US of A, yeah, these women are full of shit. Drop the emoji right now. Put an airplane emoji in the chat if you agreed with that statement. If you disagreed with that statement, drop an American flag. Okay, I want to see something. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. I've been hearing a lot of men all across the board, whether they are black, white, Asian, whatever, Hispanic. I've been seeing all across the board them have the same sentiments. They're all saying the same things. When I travel over here, it's a whole different experience with women than here in the States. And so that is something, ladies, that maybe we should take heed to and try to clean up. That way we don't have to be out here jealous like the other woman talking about, well, how can we stop them? This needs to be, you know, studied. Why are they able to land these beautiful women? These women are no better than me. They should be with me. But ma'am, I thought you said you didn't want them. Make it make sense. Why are y'all up in arms about men you don't want? But that's what I'm saying, y'all. We keep on exposing ourselves. We keep exposing ourselves to be fraudulent and fake. Y'all really do want those men. Y'all really do need those men. You just want to be able to dog those men out while still reaping all of the great treatment, perks, and benefits from said men. But if those men are able to pack up and explore different women that may even look better than you and treat them way better than you treat them, oh, that creates a recipe for a disaster. That is messing up your game, because now they're taking away the men that you want to be able to utilize at will, at your leisure, at your disposal, but they're not going to come back because they get a better deal elsewhere. I'm just clocking it. I'm just clocking it. But yeah, if we want these men to take us seriously again and stay here and, you know, build with us, well, then we're going to have to step our games up, because if we don't, these men will continue to pack their things up and explore different options. And I will not be surprised right now if I see a bunch of airplane emojis in the chat. And if we do see a bunch of airplane emojis, that should let us know that we got a lot of work to do, and to actually start to appreciate the good men that we do have here and treat them well, instead of just trying to make them be our slaves and our servants and bow down and obey. No, be a quality woman. Learn how to, once again, appreciate and reciprocate. Otherwise, they may book a flight. Okay, but let's go ahead and run these other clips, you all, while y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Let me get the banners out. Okay, because we do have some women out here who are schooling us a little bit, just like how the previous lady at the beginning of this dope discussion did. And they are letting us know that, yes, there are good men out here. You just need to stop listening to these deadbeat females that are poisoning y'all and turning y'all against good quality men. Because by y'all doing that, y'all are absolutely making these men book flights or stay in the house. Okay, because believe it or not, we also have guys out here to where, no, I'm not a passport bro. I'm not going to travel to find no woman. I'm going to stay put right here. But guess what? I'm still going to mind my own business. I'm still going to be single, be a bachelor, live life on my own terms, you know, and I'll deal with women when I feel like it, if I feel like it. But you have that going on too. You have men out here actively also exercising the right to be single. And what's even more unfortunate for a lot of y'all here is the fact that these men seem to be flourishing and seem to be a lot more at peace while being single. Ladies, that should not ever be a thing. A man should not ever be more at peace without you by his side. But let's go ahead and run these clips. Again, like the video, share the video, subscribe, and let's listen to what these sisters had to say in regards to having a good man and appreciating him while he's there.
Ladies, I'm gonna tell you a secret, okay? And I hope that this helps, but some of y'all may not like it, okay? I need y'all to stop listening to the negative Nancy's, bitter Bettys, the miserable Marys, you know, the women who get on here and talk about it's all men. I hate all men are bad. All men are not bad, baby. The men that they have access to are bad. Because check this out. Those men have very low barriers of entry. They don't require much. They know they ain't shit, so they don't expect for the women that they are dealing with to be shit. The truth of the matter is, a man that has done the work, a man who knows God, a man who has morals and standards and ethics, a man who has done the hard work to gain a certain level of income so he can have a certain lifestyle, a man that has done the work to heal from his past traumas, a man who has gained a level of access and accumulated certain levels of assets. That man is not going to give all that away for free. That man is not going to give that to a woman with a nasty attitude and an entitled mindset. That man that has done that work is not going to deal with a woman with low self-esteem and no confidence. He is looking for his equal, his equally yoked partner. If he's giving her money, he needs to make sure she's going to be a good steward of the money and multiply it and be fiscally responsible. If he is giving her a home, he wants to make sure she's going to be a good caregiver of that home. If he is covering her and protecting her, he needs to know that she's going to be all right with cooperating. Because it's hard to protect something that's fighting against you. You get where I'm going? There are good men out there, but they're going to require you to be a good woman. And there are a lot of women out here that are not good women. And so they only have access to bad men.
Oh.
And that's why they say all men. Don't listen to them. There are some good men out there, but they are literally hiding from the crazies, just like we are, right? Right.
I'll tell you something real quick. Ladies, when you have a good man by your side, keep him. Whatever y'all bumping heads about, try to come to a resolution. Be real, it's way harder to come across a solid man than a good woman. Whatever flaws he has, it can be fixed through time. But what can't be replaced is the love he shows you. Your man treating you like a queen, don't let this world corrupt your mind into thinking he's not enough. Appreciate your man and help build him to where he needs to be if he's worth it. Don't trick yourself into running good men away.
And unfortunately, that's exactly what a lot of y'all are doing. Y'all are running these good quality men away and then being upset when they turn their backs on you and they don't look back. But those women did not lie. You know, if you have something good, appreciate it. You know, pour into it. Just the same way that we want men to pour into us. Yeah, it goes both ways. But as long as we continue to travel down this path of trying to bully men into just obeying and being with us and providing for us and loving on us, that is not going to work. And it makes it 10 times worse that those other women in those other parts of the world are not only physically more capable and attractive and able than us, but they are also treating these men with the respect and love and appreciation that they deserve and that they need. Like, it's some heavy competition out here. All right. And so if you want you a good husband, a good father to your children, all of that, you're going to have to come correct. Otherwise, these men will leave you in the dust. Okay, but y'all let me know what you agreed with, what you disagreed with. Let me know, are you a man that has traveled a lot, and what was your experience? You know, did you see a major difference between the women abroad and the women right here in the US of A, or was it something to where it was like, no, they pretty much all the same? Y'all let me know, but I'm gonna check y'all in the next dope discussion. Please do not forget to hit the like button on your way out, and also hype us up if you want to. All right, we appreciate all of the love and support, but I'm gonna go ahead and see y'all in the next dope discussion. Much love and peace to my crown heads.
I swear, every time I open my feed, it's another guy posting from Bali with a new fiance.
Right? Like, what happened to dating here first?
They're out here collecting passport stamps instead of working on themselves.
And then come back acting like they're experts on love.
Please.
All the good ones flying.